General Andrews,
And the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs!
All right, those of you out there in GDQ land, thank you so much for watching this submission. You obviously have this beautiful song going on in the background. Who doesn't want to play as April, Splinter, or even Casey Jones? What we're going to be doing here today is turning in a 4-player co-op run of TMNT Shredder's Revenge. So let's go ahead, let's get moving on to that. So a couple of things I'm going to talk about that thankfully this game will already lock in place once you set your settings, but we should bring it up for those curious for the speedrun aspect of things, is that you will actually want to turn off shaking effects which affects the end of each level from a boss fight. It's just a cool thing if you're playing for funsies, but it does lose a lot of time if you're actually trying to play it for a speedrun. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going over to arcade here. This game's time does not start until the movement of the turtle, and it doesn't end until all of Super Shredder's bar has gone completely blank. So as we get ready for arcade mode here, I'm gonna invite some homies in. We're gonna have DOS Postman over here, and DOS Postman, who are you gonna be playing as?
I will be Casey Jones.
Oh, I need to bring in our friendos here.
Let's bust some crime. This game is a great game, bringing back that retro aspect on a new game, bringing all the old Turtles love back to life. We're doing another 4-player run for the GDQ people out there. General here will be Raphael. And then as soon as our other two get in here, we'll allow them to introduce themselves and let us know what Turtles they're playing.
And for those curious out there, we will be playing on PC. There are numerous different options to play this game on, and all of them are great. This is just what works well for us.
Hey, I'm Jake Rock. I'm going to be playing as Splinter. Focus,
my turtles. Space Coast Gaming, and I'm going to be doing some Donatello action.
I think this is really cool here, what type of team we have. We've got two very aggressive, loudmouth, whatever I do is right, with two very focused, very stoic counterparts that I think is going to be a really well-balanced team.
Yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and confirm your selection, and we're going to roll on in to this run. Now, there is actually some game-breaking tech as a part of this spear that was found within the last couple of months. And that game, no surprise, that game-breaking tech actually happens to be something that Raphael gets to do once again. As we go ahead and go into this, there's a couple of times we're going to be using it to our advantage, and a time or two we might skip it because it could actually soft lock the game. All right, as we see this intro to the game here, we're going to now skip it because it's time for that speed run. Let's go ahead and go.
Let's go, Cowabunga.
16 episodes or 16 levels are a part of this speedrun. As we get started here, we're going to come on in, and here we go. And so as we move through here, we're going to want to take down enemies as fast as possible. But we have to pay attention we don't keep attacking enemies that are already dead. Because if we do, we're just wasting time. Because they'll let you keep on juggling enemies. You see I can attack the enemy right there? All right, let's get some supers in here. Beautiful. There we go, we're moving on. There we go. Beautiful. And we're moving on. Playing some Game Boys, because who doesn't want to play Game Boys in their free time, huh? Even the Foot Clan knows that's a good thing to do. That's all right, it's perfect. Oh, I missed. I whiffed. I got this one. I whiffed it, because they took forever to come on the screen. Great cover by them. They're like, Raph, you're just too full of yourself, thinking you could do all these things. All right, we're moving on. We're going to the kitchen because who doesn't want to go to a kitchen? Might make some pizza in here. See if any more enemies spawn on the side here. Yep.
Oh.
So we're just ahead here, folks. So this is going to happen on this scene. We were just on top of our kills. I'm going to cover this top left. Not bad. Oh, I got hit. And, oh! Last guy right here. Oh, we got unlucky there. So sometimes when the enemies hit the ground, you have to wait for them to stand up for their hitboxes to be available once again. If I go for it again, we got you covered if you need to charge there, Splinter. No way it got you. The game is ridiculous right now. All right, I got these kills. That was totally fine. Go for it. Ooh, we got unlucky. All right, moving on. And I did not dodge when I thought I did. Beautiful. I'll throw the... Oh. Good. Oh, sorry, there's going to be another set here. Great job. All right, we're moving on. Whew. Look at that. They even throw cameras at you. Is that fair? I don't know if that's fair, folks. All right, on we move. They're going to team up on that. Yes, great hit. And dodge. It's all right. You moved forward. That was perfect. Every now and then, a game will show us a shadow enemy that should have been perished. All right. And oh. Woo! All right. I'm going to go ahead for this very specific boss strat. I'm going to do a dodge super here. This dodge super should lock good old Bebop in place. Except he went after somebody else. All right. Oh, he's weird. I'll pay attention to that next time. So, good backup strats by everyone. And he done. All right, good enough. Didn't work how we perfectly wanted it, but that's okay. We'll go for it on the next boss.
All right. Coming in to the Rocksteady level. Interesting note to remember here is that you have to press escape in between levels, which is a little bit different than a lot of other games. But foot soldiers always have like 2 or 4 health, and your moves always deal 1 or 2 damage. So you'll see us use a lot of complements and moves here that either just, you know, deal 2 real quick and then another 2 to avoid an extra move. Because there's not a whole lot of variation. Obviously on 4 players, there's a lot more foot soldiers. Right here, you get the special pizzas. And we're going to be able to kill a lot of these guys for free. You kind of want to avoid bouncing them back and forth between the turtles. Otherwise, it'll create some more lag rolling on the next screen. These guys right here are some of the hardest ones to kill. So you want to try and eliminate axe guys whenever possible with supers. And see right there, like that guy was already dead, but Splinter was just holding him. That happens in this game because you can charge your super with dead foot soldiers, which is an interesting concept. But sometimes it works against you as a speedrunner.
Good job.
But see, there's another example of a guy that shouldn't have been alive. So these yellow guys, you can kind of ambush them as they come right out of this bushes right there. Whew.
Not bad.
Very quick use of the supers there. Clear the whole screen. We got some Rodneys here. Use of the bomb. Kill him for free.
Nice. Good job.
So those guys actually have 6 health, I believe. So you do have to do kind of an extra move on them compared to the other ones.
There we go. Good moves.
See a
Watch out
great
for that
super
car.
there. You can dodge through the car like that, which is an interesting thing. But you have to get in front of the car to actually get it to start driving. And if you don't, it'll actually delay guys from spawning. Here we got the motorcycles. You can't be right on the edge of the screen. Interesting note. Otherwise, the motorcycle will appear from the opposite side of the screen than it was supposed to.
Yeah, it's weird. The game's like, oh.
Yeah, if you hug the edge, it'll just be like, nope, you are too close. We are going to attack you from the other side.
Oh, no game.
Here, we're going to get another set of 3 motorbikes. Great move by Donatello there, leading our team. He's always the smart one.
That is facts. There's going to be a lot of
And
enemies
we're going
here.
to come back up here on the fence. What is cool about this game for being a brawler like this is it's used to these up and down screens and stuff like that too. The levels don't, you know, just go left to right like a lot of games. It really played into your ability to make this a 3-dimensional world.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So
Don't grab this yet.
There's going to be a bunch of guys coming from the right there. We're going to use a couple supers to clear them out. And then we're going to use this pizza towards the end of this screen. We're going to kill these yellow guys because they're low health. And then there's going to be a ton of axe guys to use that special power pizza on. So here we go. He's going to clear out all these axe guys for free.
All right, almost got him. I just took it 1-2 yellow foot soldier.
And then we're going to roll on and wait for Raf.
All right,
oh,
cool.
and he perfect timing.
Everyone move towards me so that Rocksteady walks towards me as well.
And he's once again going to try to glitch this guy in place using the new tech that was found. And then everyone else is going to jump in afterwards.
Ta-da!
And bam, he is frozen. Now all you have to do is beat him up and not get hit by foot soldiers. And he should be just about dead here, folks.
Woo!
And
Good job.
well done. Rocksteady is down.
Ta-da! So that'll be something we'll pay attention to on the bosses that can get locked. We'll just have to converge so the boss has to walk towards Raph, and then bam, Raph can do his move. All right, so we're gonna go crazy with ults here because it's an auto scroller. So the screen's gonna keep moving, and we can do our taunt. And we want to kill these enemies as soon as possible. So we're gonna each want to take a quadrant here and cover those. I'll take the bottom right to start. I'll back up because his ult is a little bit slow on the charging. Look at this. Great stuff. Great covers. Good job. There he is. I was like, I know he's coming out. Where is he? Yes, good moves. All right, awesome. We got one more wave of these beetle dudes. Awesome. All right, now there's cars. So you can be safe in these cars on the very far bottom. There's actually quite a few scenes in this game that the far bottom is going to be your friend. Oh, yeah. Good job.
Oh.
All right, well, you don't have to fight this. You can, if you were doing a run where you weren't going to taunt, you could go ahead and build up your bar by just getting some extra hits in here on this guy. Like if you're playing Gnarly right now, for example, you would go ahead and do that because every time you got hit, you would lose your bar. So I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up real quick. All right, we got a bunch of waves here, so we're going to split. Go for it. I'll wait through mine and same thing with Splinter. And go for Splinter. Beautiful. I got hit by accident. I thought I attacked. Good job, Donnie. I saw that. No worries. I got you. All right. Good job.
And pizza time. Who needs it?
I guess you did, actually.
No, Donnie wanted it.
Yeah, Donnie wanted it. Beautiful.
Oh, one's alive.
Oh, that's all right. Good job. Oh, no, it's a threefer. Should have remembered that. No!
Oh.
There we go. I just was off by a pixel. I go ahead and whoever wants to use a super here. We need another set of supers coming up right here. Oh no, skipped it. All right. All right, so the key here on this fight is we're going to go ahead and do basic attacks. And then after a couple of basic attacks, we're going to avoid their special move by using our special moves. And now we're not getting knocked out. We're doing optimal damage as fast as possible. Oh, they're going to do theirs. Oop. That's okay, though. They did it early enough that we should be able to get a kill on the far right. Almost dead. Yeah, good job. Very good job. This was a good fight. Good job. We'll move on to level 4 now.
All right. Time for Round Chuck and Dirtbag and Rumble in the Zoo.
Let's go. I like zoos.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna be a walk in the park.
Well, no, it's a zoo. A little different.
So this game's gonna try and trick you here on these levels. It's gonna have these guys hanging out off screen, trying to sneak in out of nowhere, like you don't know they're coming. But we know they're coming, so we're gonna take quick care of them.
Good job.
This guy over here pretending that he's sleeping, I'm gonna throw him off the bench.
Good moves.
So this level does introduce the whip guys here. Whew. And they constantly try to sneak out on you.
Good job. All right, some arrow guys are going to get introduced now, huh?
Yeah, bow and arrow time. And then we're going to have some more guys jumping out from the park. We're just going to throw them off screen, avoid these arrows. And then let's send a sewer cat back at him, except that I missed. It happens once in a while,
Yeah,
you know?
intentional, all right? Get that
I'm
pizza
going to steal
tasty.
this pizza, though, because I am blinking. And then you want to take out all these power moves. And when we roll the screen again after this guy, go to the very top. You can avoid these guys and get a free super in before the screen rolls.
That's
So
huge.
now everyone's charged going into the next screen. And we're going to use these after these bow and arrow guys to kill these Rodneys for free. See, with perfect timing, you get rid of all of them.
Oh, dang. Timed it wrong. Good job.
And then
They covered
we're
me.
moving on. Now we're going to have a... Oh, that's right. We got blocker guys coming in here. And then we're going to have more axe guys up top.
It's going to be a double set, too. Good job.
And now we got a giant stampede coming. So you can kind of hide around the corner here, or you can take damage to kind of roll the screen forward.
Yeah, that's right.
These monkeys in the background, though, love to throw bananas at you and interrupt you while you're in the middle of attacks. It can be kind of a pain, but we've got enough guys here with enough supers that we can just clear a lot of these screens really fast.
Let's go. Oh, game, don't you cheat.
And this is a team pizza, so everyone's life is re-healed on that one. The team pizzas are a really cool aspect in this game, I think. Instead of putting like 4 pizzas on the ground like they did in a lot of the other Turtles games, they just give you a whole team pizza. You know what I mean? Party pizza for the whole crew. Everyone could charge real quick, and then yeah, onto the boss. So once again, we're gonna move towards Raph. Raph's gonna try and freeze these guys, but he's probably only gonna be able to freeze one of them, and then we're gonna take out the one that doesn't get frozen as quick as possible, and use the frozen one to basically charge our supers.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Now I'm gonna build my super up this way.
Yeah, you can just attack this guy, get your super built back up. Then everyone can damage the other guy again. Hopefully we can get him before he jumps in the ground. Ah, he jumped in the ground.
All right, there, good job.
Should be enough here to finish him off.
Good job.
Yep.
Just a minute.
I'm telling you, this is some good teamwork by these these shell lovers.
Woo.
Yeah, everyone's doing really good. And here's the boss out of all the bosses, folks, that we're going to want to get the glitch on.
Oh yeah.
All right. Sorry. Doing that perfect because we're gonna need it here. Yes, let's go. No way. All right, good job. Okay, I want to take down the train, guys. Stop messing with me. Good job. Okay, let me up. Fine. Fine, Gabe. Don't let me do that. Good move. Come on, Gabe. Look us up. Awesome moves. So now we got some Mousers here. There's actually gonna be a ton of Mousers because there is it's 4-player. And it's pretty crazy how big the spawns start to get eventually in this game. The more and more turtles you add to the fray. Good job. It's all you, Case. Good job. Oh, he interrupted me. Did not see that coming. I was like, oh, I'm safe. Nice setup. Good job. I'm gonna let's get on the top right. Bottom right, I'll get this one. Now you guys get those ones. Sorry. Good job. Get that splinter inside there. Oh, it's all good. All right. Whew. Had to focus there. The steam was getting my eyes, folks. Good job. Yes, great use right there. Oh, Donnie, we need to save him. All right, Splinter, go ahead. All right, so everyone go to the far left side of the wall, actually. Walk that direction. No! Darn you, game. Just do supers on him only. Alright, well, he didn't care about me. He's a hard one to set up. Actually is helpful. No, darn you, game. Good timing. Oh. All right, we almost got him here. He's a little tricky in this situation. No way. How did he get out of that? Get out of here, Rat King. We don't like you. All right, we're moving on. It almost worked, too. That setup almost got, but it's a little bit tougher, folks, when there's multiples. Because you just don't know where the AI is going to target.
All right, the Mall Meltdown. Interesting throwback level here with an interesting boss at the end. But first, we're going to have these guys jumping over this wall. And then we're going to have a wall we have to break down here to even get to the next section.
Booyah.
And look at this food court. Have you guys ever seen foot soldiers working at the food court? If so, beware of what they're feeding you. You do not know what is in that.
Yeah, they definitely go for, you know, profit margins.
Yeah. I mean, would you buy tacos from a foot soldier?
You know what their favorite store is, right?
He's got foot in the name.
Foot Locker.
Oh, no. How dare they?
So very quick kill on those guys. Those guys are tough. They can deal a lot of damage, and they also have 12 health compared to most bad guys in the game. So usually you need a super and then one extra attack to get rid of them. Look at this guy. He's going to leave the pizza shack to come and try and fight us. Like, what if I wanted pizza? We're turtles. We love pizza.
We need it. We really do.
All right, we're going to have some more of those big spider walkers. I'm not sure really what to call them up here in this section.
That's next.
We're going to pop right out in just a couple scenes here. And then we also get the first look at these guys. These guys can wreck. I mean, they have a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
So if you don't get them right away, they will mess with you. But I think between the four of us, we can handle almost anything these foot soldiers bring.
I agree. Oh, no.
Oh, we got a
fakey.
We got a fake dead one. He's like, you thought I was dead.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna have some flying guys here, followed by a wrecking ball guy at the end. Ooh, and some surprise Mausers. We kill that gate because there's nothing else to do while you're waiting for the first couple foot soldiers to come on the screen. So now you don't have to kill the gate when you finish this scene. And then let's take the escalator upward. And another spider guy or giant machine thing.
All right. Let's go. Let's attack them. Oh, nice.
All right, now the arcade. Who doesn't like the arcade?
Game, you're making me hold on to enemies I don't want to hold on to.
Some classic titles over there too, you know?
Oh yeah, those are my favorite.
What? No, we got one fake guy again. All right, we're gonna kill these Mausers on the left side, and then everybody's gonna want to be charged at the end of this screen here before we run into the fight with Tempestra. Okay, so once everybody's charged, we're gonna run in here, and we're gonna use a combination of supers here to hopefully kill Tempestra in the minimal amount of cycles possible. And you're pretty much gonna only use specials here. Raph's gonna special first, then we're all gonna special, then Raph's gonna try and get one more in there before she disappears. And when she disappears, she's gonna spawn Taka and Razor. And we're gonna use specials on them to get rid of them real quick. And then when she comes back, we're gonna do basically the same sequence all over again. And we're going to hope we can sneak in one extra attack in there if possible on the next round. And we will get her in 3 phases. Uh-oh, that smelly breath, man. That smelly breath can really hurt a turtle.
All right, everyone, and go.
And there she goes.
Right.
And what's in the arcade in the middle of the screen?
Oh.
What? Oh my gosh, it's a giant crane upper body plug-in?
Yeah, that's right. Does anyone have a
That's where I
charge
left
port for
that
that?
thing.
I know, where do you plug that in at?
Ah, dang it.
Oh, man.
Game over, man, right? We got these enemies get introduced here for the first time ever, and they just poke you. So they're really good at it. They love poking. Oh, and I just let myself get poked. All right. Gotta wait these ones spawn funny over here. All right. Oh, wow. Good job by the team. Whew. 2 on the left. Oh, I missed it. Good job. We're crossing over here. We have to actually jump gaps, folks. We're back to Turtles 1 platforming on rooftops. Who here signed up for this? This is a brawler. What do you mean I'm jumping gaps? You think I got that kind of control? What type of economy do you think this is? All right, we're moving on. We're doing really, really good here. Awesome movement. All right, right side spawn again. Oh, good moves, good moves. Get these guys, and we'll move on to the next scene. Cool. So now this is gonna be an elevator scene because every turtle game's got an elevator scene. And we're gonna let Casey get that. Because Casey takes the longest to get a charge off, so we want Casey to have as many supers available as possible. All right, because now we all can start using supers if we need to here. Awesome. No, brain. Hit the wrong combo. Beautiful. And we're moving on. Cool, elevator done. And now this section is gonna be a little bit tricky over here, simply because there's a lot of blocking foot soldiers now. You thought the blue ones were annoying. You haven't seen much of anything just yet. Great job by the team right there. All right, good job. That's all right, even though he fell down, we're fine. We'll split it 2-2. Splinter's got my back. That's what a sensei does. Good job. Oh, I almost had it. Nice. Great use of Donnie's ult there. You know, suck enemies. That's okay. I'll just do this move instead. All right, we got a bunch of ults necessary here. Beautiful. Game trying to cheat you. So we're gonna deal with multiple waves of all of this. All right, same idea here. Bebop and Rocksteady can also get locked, so they're gonna all move towards me, and then I'm gonna do my move. He was there. I hate you sometimes, dude. All right, we got unlucky. We got unlucky. Now, can we get the lock-in later? Yes, folks. We can also get the lock-in at another point in time, but it's harder. All of that is harder. Can I please get back up? Thank you. Can I please get my move? All right, that got sloppy because one of them didn't get locked up. One of them didn't get locked up how we wanted, but that's okay. We're moving on.
Panic in the Sky. How many turtle games have Wingnut in them? So on this level, you're gonna have a ton of these flying ships. They can be taken out with supers like so. There's not a whole lot of guys on this level that you actually want to hand-to-hand combat with, for at least for chill mode.
Yep.
We're kind of just gonna take turns supering big groups of bad guys whenever we can. You're also gonna have these obstacles that you have to avoid on the sky. For whatever reason, the ones on the top half of the screen have a hitbox that's about twice as big as the actual beam is. We're even gonna get a Turtles blimp appearance there in the background. How many of you out there had the Turtles blimp as a kid?
I wish.
Right? It's like one of the most iconic toys ever.
I had the turtle van, but not the blimp.
Oh, that's still
the van
good.
is still pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's more than I had.
Yeah, I was very unlucky in the vehicle department. Lots of characters.
But come on, you can't tell me the blimp isn't cool.
Blimp
Good
is
kill
awesome.
there. Let's go. And then use yours.
Donnie with the 6-man kill all at once. So you can kind of hide out from these missiles way down here at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm just showing off.
Whenever they happen. Yeah, Raph likes to practice his agility. Casey's like, I'm gonna breathe for a minute.
I like to practice my.
I was rooting for that secretly.
Hey, everybody gets bombed once in a while.
That's right. That's Splinter.
Yeah. All right, right here, we're gonna let him throw the first couple guys, and then once he gets rid of just a couple guys,
Yep, go for it.
you can super right away and just knock these air guys out before they even land.
Oh, missile.
Now we have more of them coming in the screen, some more missiles,
Beautiful.
and whatever ship that was that dropped off foot soldiers, another one's gonna show up here, because apparently the foot soldiers have blimps too. They just never sold them.
All right, and go. Good work. I got him.
We got one last foot soldier blimp here,
All right, go for it.
and then we're gonna get a bunch of groups here from the right that like to jump in the screen and act like they're gonna surprise you.
Oh, I had him, and then the game hit me with the missile.
All right, last foot soldier is down. We're moving on. We're gonna fight Wingnut. Wingnut, we're gonna try and do our best here. He's a little difficult though. Sometimes he fires a ton of missiles. Sometimes he flies around the screen. There's gonna be a bunch of those ships flying on trying to shoot us. But you know, here we go. Turtles in the sky, baby.
Now this one is just straight up. We're going all out on him. There's no really cool strats.
Oh, he's doing his dive attack.
That's what you like to see, right
There we go. Now we're getting some good damage in on him, folks.
Yeah.
There it is.
Just a minute.
All right, good job.
I love the sayings they put in for this game too, for all the turtles.
Oh, by far. All right, folks. Crisis at Coney Island. I know most of you think of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest when it comes to Coney Island, so we're going to do our best to honor you. Nice try, game. Good work. All right, we're going to be sliding our way across the boardwalk here. Oh my gosh, game. You are being ridiculous. Good job. Good job. Good moves. More gonna spawn on here. There we go. Oh no, I want to do my ult. Good moves coming in. Super. Yeah, good teamwork.
Nice.
Hey, give us that. Beautiful moves by the team here. So again, same idea. We're trying to clear off each enemy as fast as possible. Because the more and more we do so, the next enemy's going to spawn. Next enemy's going to spawn. Next enemy's going to spawn. There we go. Good job. Oh, that purple guy messed up my timing. No. Beautiful. Beautiful teamwork right there. I got this one. Oh, no. Nice. That works. Whew. Oh, enemy. Yeah. Team pizza in there. Excellent move. I got you, Donnie. Don't worry. Whew, I'm going to throw this guy off screen. Doubler. Whew. Let me throw you that. Oh. That one that Splinter was fighting was doing some crazy dances. Oh, we'll all attack the same one here because it's faster. There it is. Look at that. That was almost like an insta kill. Darn, didn't get the top foot soldier. I'm surprised. Beautiful. Oh, still a good one. Good job. All right, this one's always a tough one to get because of the movement that Leatherhead does. So we'll see here. I'm going to try to line up with him as soon as he gives me something. Back up game. Yes, we got it. All right, we're good. That's going to blow him up. Good job.
Nice.
Very, very good fight. Yo, how are you doing, everyone? Thanks for coming on in and hanging out with us. And those that are following during this run, we appreciate that.
All right. Heading on to Silicon Alley. All right. This is an interesting level here. You're going to have all kinds of different groups of guys. Different roadkill Rodneys. You're going to have foot soldiers trying to ambush you. Motorcycles out of nowhere that you don't even have to kill. Like, where did all those guys come from? I want to know where they're hiding up there.
Good job.
Interestingly enough, the purple guys that come off of motorcycles only have 2 health, even though all the other purple guys in the game have 4.
Nice. Good job.
But I think they set it up like that because you can hit them off the motorcycle and they still have full health. And then you have to deal 2 more. But hitting them off the motorcycle doesn't seem to deal damage.
All right, we got one more. Yeah, there we go.
All right. And right here, we're going to have a whole bunch of missiles dropping from the sky. You can hide in this upper right corner, or you can just have fun dodging them.
Yep, all of it works.
Either way, there's a hidden explosion right there. You're gonna have some more motorbike guys coming in. Oh, and I got hit by the motorbike guy.
There we go. Good job.
Me, I wasn't expecting it. And then we're gonna have these guys. These guys are kind of annoying in this game. Not only do when you kill them they create Mousers on the screen, but they have a decent amount of health. I think they have 10.
Yep, they do.
So you pretty much don't want to do anything besides super them.
Yep.
Because you're talking about 5 attacks with even your 2 damage attacks versus 1 super to kill them.
All right. Oh, 2 over there. You guys got them? Oh, no. Beautiful.
And then rolling up here, we've got these 2 conveyor belts running in 2 directions. We're going to have some more guys sneak out. Some Mousers are going to pop out of this upper wall up here. So when the Mousers pop out, we're going to get rid of them real quick. Then it's going to be more foot soldiers from the bottom. Then we're going to get more Mousers in the middle. And then we're going to get 2 more of those big guys before we can roll on. 1 big guy down. And you have to kill at least 1 Mouser here to make the next big guy show up. It's kind of an interesting thing, too.
I think my thing interrupted you. I was trying to get out of your way.
Now a bunch more roadkill Rodneys. And the next couple sections are going to get a little crazy. Because you're going to have these giant Mousers running in. You're going to have those arm guys. You're going to have a whole bunch of mini Mousers jumping in from the sides of the screen. And starting on the next screen, you're going to have a bunch of missiles. But with our turtle teamwork, they won't be that hard.
That's right. Whew.
All right, dodging missiles and killing Mousers. That's the name of the game.
All right, you got this one.
Yep, 1's down.
There we go. Good job. And 1 right there if anyone's got it. Oh, I got eaten. All right, perfect.
And some more missiles are going to come in about here. Whew. And then everyone's going to want to be charged because right after this screen, we're going to go fight Metalhead. The ultimate metal.
Yeah, pure metal.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's go.
And I will not be going for glitch here.
Metalhead's an interesting boss because Raph can't use his super on him because it has a good chance that you're going to soft lock the game. He's also a boss that falls over when you attack him sometimes. So that gets pretty annoying. He's probably going to go into this phase 2 where he just has this giant shield around himself and a bunch of bombs drop. And if you find the bomb on the ground that hasn't detonated, you can launch it into a shield to end that phase right away.
Right here on him. And I still hurt him.
There's the bomb. Somebody hit it. There we go. Shield's down. And he's getting really low health now. We need just a couple more supers on him. There's 1 and...
Oh, you're so close to it.
Whoa, just a minute.
Just a minute, game.
Good fight on the Metalhead. The ultimate metal turtle.
All right, folks, we're moving on. It's not over yet. We got to deal with the Dinosaur Stampede inside the Natural History Museum. You didn't think we're going to get educational today, did you? But we are. All right, here we go. A bunch of pokers coming at us. Oh, cool. Whew. I'm going to kill this first one off. Post the next one. And definitely take these guys out with ults because they have 10 health. Oh, I actually got interrupted there. I was used to that being a safety spot. Oh, I got your back. And anyone didn't get that one? Cool. Because we can charge our supers up here on the top line safely. Because there's a stampede. Because obviously, If it's a Dinosaur Stampede, there's going to be some stampedeage. We could split this as 2 and 2. And go. It's all right, 2 on the left side here. I got this third one. Yes, good job. We're gonna need Splinter for those. We're gonna have more spawns here, actually. Yes, beautiful. Very good moves. Very, very good. Oh, no way that didn't count. Yes. Whew. All right, we're gonna need you on this first one, Donnie. There you go. Good job, though. Nice. That's what I was waiting for. I was actually waiting for the big blockers right there. So this one's gonna be an interesting split because they're gonna do a double here, and then there's gonna be another dinosaur coming in on the side in a moment. Got him. All right, this time I'll take this super over here. All right, because there's a warp here that's going to suck the enemies out for us, which is very nice. Nope, really. I'm going to need help from everyone else. And that should get us through. All right, same idea here. We're all going to try to converge so I can get Zorax where we need him, because we don't want to stampede. Yeah, okay, go us.
Let's go.
Whew. So yeah, there we go, I got hit. So he has an active attack because of his gosh darn horns, his talons, his shredder-like blades. You and Triceratops.
All's bad.
And that's much easier than what you're supposed to deal with, which is a whole stampede he sends at you. Ugh. All right. Onto this Baxter kind of guy.
All right, the secret laboratory. What's going on here? It's a secret.
That's right. Watch out for secrets.
So this level is a little bit interesting too. You start to get a different array of the combinations of enemies that you fight at once. You're gonna notice that there's these electrical cords coming up on the ground that you have to avoid. And then you're gonna have Baxter at the end of it. Whew, the most friendliest fly in the world.
Is that what he is?
Yeah. There's no sarcasm there. You gotta kill this power box. Otherwise, those cords on the ground will shock you.
Good, good, good. Yes. Let's go. We're gonna use this barrel, actually.
Yeah, there's a couple cool barrel kills on this level. It's like they set them up on purpose for you. And then you got these Mausers hanging off. So this barrel, we can wait just a second.
Sorry.
That's all good.
It's all good.
Actually, that might have been faster for a 4-player run.
Okay, I'm gonna use my spin move now. All right, get up top.
All right, watch out for the fans. If you're not a fan...
Oh, no, I messed up. Good use of your special there. Oh, what? All right, whew, that worked.
All right, and then up here, we got a really interesting section. These robot walkers, you have to drop kick them, use a back special or slide attack to actually flip them over. Otherwise,
far
you
bottom?
can't kill them. All right, we all avoided the freeze rays there. And we're gonna have another fun section up here where there's gonna be laser beams with guys jumping out on both sides. And it gets kind of annoying. But with some well-orchestrated attacks, we can hopefully get through it nice and clean.
Nice, that was clean.
All right, watch out for those lasers in the middle there.
Let us both throw at the same time. Why not, game? Right? Who's it hurting?
Yeah, right.
Who's it hurting if I do that?
So these guys will jump over to us if you...
There we go, nice.
If you don't have a super to get over there.
Uh-oh, I shouldn't have took that.
Let's just start using it then. Use it like crazy. Yep. Oh, let me go, game. Sorry, I didn't even think I had it.
Wow.
I'm just gonna knock them all over. You guys attack them. Oh,
and
just, oh, yep, I already have it full. I don't know why.
On to Baxter.
We want to interrupt.
So Baxter's gonna try and fly around. We're gonna try and use the jump in the air dive attack supers to kind of interrupt him in place and stop him from flying all over the place. And then you kind of move just a little below him after you super, because he'll drop down and shoot his gun, and you don't want to get hit by that. And if you keep doing this pattern, we can kind of keep him frozen so that he never goes into his second phase. That is the idea of this fight. It's easier said than done, but the second phase, he brings out these giant cannons, and you can't damage him while he's shooting with them, and it gets really annoying. But I think we got him. One phase. Here we go.
Good job.
Baxter is dead. Did not allow the second phase, which is really trolly. You don't want to have that happen there.
So many lasers, and they're massive.
Yeah, they're big lasers. It only takes 3 to fill the whole screen.
Yeah, there's like a couple of safe spots on the whole screen. So that was cool. Good work, everyone. Uh-oh. Technodrome Redux. What? Who's here ready for some Chrome Dome action?
Chrome Dome!
All right, so this section is going to be really interesting. There's going to be a ton of Stone Warriors. I'm sure you all missed them. Y'all just couldn't wait for more Stone Warriors. Oh, that's why.
One hit.
When they had that gray, you think that they're dead. Good job. Good job. Good work. Yes. Oh.
Oh.
Nice. Is it more? Game. Good choice. Yeah, it's beautiful. I thought that was good enough for a screen roll. Sneaky game. Yeah, at that point, just like, get him.
Oh, sushi.
Good find. All right, someone take that guy out. Good job. Use these ults here because we have a ton of black foot soldiers. There it is. I knew it was going to see a good catch. All right, another elevator type scene, huh? You ready for this, folks? All right. Here we go. They're almost dead. All right. Good move, sorry, everyone. Splinter could take them out. Got these 4. Great job. That one's almost dead. Oh, I thought it glitched for a second. I was like, no.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Right.
Now this boss, once I knock him over, wait just a smidge, then let's all go in on him. Because he doesn't get the damage when he's in the fall animation. So feel free to unleash on him whenever you want now. Not surprised by that. Same thing is going to happen again here. Oh, he didn't fall over. Okay, cool. Go for it. Good moves. Good moves. Mini boss down. All right, you get this first one.
Okay.
Let's go. Good job. Oh, I thought I timed that well. Good ult by everyone. We're gonna need it here as well because a ton of white foot soldiers. Yes. If anyone's got them. Oh, they didn't come close enough together. I thought that they were going to. I guess wrong. All right. Yes. And go.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
It's like, no, you do it right now. As soon as we get in here, do it again. Because you can't hurt him unless he's kneeling on the ground.
Yeah.
So this boss is kind of like an ode to Turtles 4.
Big time.
Our favorite game, where you have to throw the bad guys at the screen to actually damage him. But instead of that being your only way of damaging him, you damage him after you've hit him once by throwing a guy at the screen. Otherwise, this boss is like invincible.
Yeah. And go all out, get him. Don't let him get away. Yes.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Good 2 cycle.
Woo. Good job, everyone. All right. Well, we took down Chrome Dome, and we're on to another auto scroll.
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
So the beginning of this is going to be just avoiding asteroids, or not, because what's interesting about this stage is only thing you need to make sure of is that you got a free charge, and you're at the front of the screen when this auto-scrolling part of the level ends. Because even if you take a bunch of damage here, if you know which bush to look in right after this, there's a pizza, a big old team pizza hiding in a bush.
Look at that. Look at that Casey just flex like just animation on his own.
Yeah. All right. This level is going to be the first introduction of pizza monsters, which are much more brutal in this game than a lot of the Turtles games.
Agreed.
They really need to be taken care of most of the time with supers.
All right. Good moves.
Got one over there.
Okay, there we go.
So the next screen is going to be the beginning of pizza monsters. We're going to try and take them out one super at a time. All right, here we go. I'm going to go first and take out this very first one, and then we'll let Raph take out the next one. Or next 3, 4. What? Did you see that quadruple pizza monster kill?
Good job. Game cheated for just a second, but that's okay.
And we're rolling on to a next screen, which has more pizza monsters.
Oh, now they're getting offset. The game broke on us.
Yep, if you miss one, they get offset, and they like to hide back in the ground when they shouldn't have been able to.
Yes, good job there, Donnie.
And we're moving on.
All right, let's go. Nice. Same thing
more
here.
Pizza monsters here. Which the pizza monsters in this game are definitely some of my least favorite enemies. So if it seems like we overdid it there with all those supers, we didn't.
Nope.
You gotta make sure they die.
Yeah, they're not the good kind of pizza.
Otherwise, they just waste time jumping on your face. See, we still got one alive. There he goes.
Good job.
Oops. I forgot about these guys. But yeah, there's yellow guys over there in the bush.
There's more.
Someone get this one?
I got him.
Good job. Someone get that one? All right, I'll get this first one.
All right, now we got a whole bunch of sequences of rock soldiers and foot soldiers in between, and these lava spills on the ground you kind of need to avoid. I don't know why they're all in perfect circles. It's like somebody cut it, you know? It doesn't seem natural.
It is not natural. All right, we're doing good. And on we move.
Oh, let's not get burned.
Good job for the doubler. Almost. Yeah, it's the triple. Interesting.
Oh, that didn't get that guy.
I did some damage, but not enough. Good job. We're moving on.
All right.
Watch out.
The Indiana Jones reference right there.
Got some supers. We need them. I want to give. I got interrupted.
Oh, come on. All right, we have another screen or two to go.
Almost to that slashing.
And then we'll get to a pizza too.
Yes. Good time in there on that ult.
And then Team Pizza right here. And then right after this little section with these guns here, we're gonna fight Slash. Slash isn't as bad in this game as he is in some of the Turtles games, but he's still pretty bad.
And go all out, folks.
He's gonna have these sections where he jumps around with his turtle shell.
Like that.
Where he's invulnerable. And then he's gonna have this spinning knife attack. You can still hit him, but he'll damage you. Thankfully, he makes himself a little dizzy. He's gonna throw a freaking asteroid. I don't know where he got it from. It's probably not an asteroid, but I like to pretend it is.
It's Slash, so you might be right.
Oh, he got me right.
I know. I was hoping that would interrupt him, but it didn't.
The thing about Slash in this game, as far as a speedrun goes, though, even though he's kind of easy to fight, he's a big time killer. As far as speedruns go, he can just take so much longer based on the sequences of moves that he does.
Max. All right, folks, the last full level of the entire run. And guess what, though? It's also going to have a double boss fight. Because, you know, who doesn't like double boss fights? Good job. All right. They got that. I'm focusing on... And go. No, wait. How is that not good timing? Whatever. Good job. Two more? No? Okay, cool. Nice. There we go. Oh, that counted, huh, game? game, trying to make us go on rides. Oh, now we got Casey stuck there. That's what.
All right.
The game also tries to incorporate some of those boss strategies. And moving on. Left side and top right side. There we go. We're moving on. Good sequencing by everyone. So you notice there's all sorts of foot soldier. Like every kind of foot soldier in the game is now coming in play here. All right, you got that one. Oh, you don't, Casey.
I don't have a...
All right, Splinter's got
He's
you.
got it.
Good. Job. Oh, weird. They didn't put a guy on the bottom. All right. I was really expecting. All right, cool. I'll get these two on the right to start. Okay, he didn't move down anymore. Makes sense. What? Get him? What? I got you. Boom. All right. You got this one, Casey? If I could let go. There we go. Got him. Who's got these guys? Oh, I couldn't let go of them in time. That's so frustrating. I didn't want to do the extra grab there. So sometimes we'll grab extra just by walking into an enemy. He's got another hit. Is that it? Okay, cool. Connie, get this. Oh, no, I got it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. I just couldn't say it fast if the screen, like, scrolled. Oh, I knew there's one more. I just didn't know how long to wait. All right, all right. This section over here is going to actually be pretty simple, even though it looks complex.
Oh.
Cool. Yep. Let's go. So now we're going to actually have a really complicated section here if we didn't know what we were doing, because these Blackfoot soldiers are very evasive. And there we go. Another one of these sections where we can just take out enemies constantly by smacking them with our super pizza. Good job. All right, only use supers on this boss. That way we get an opportunity that Super Krang doesn't split. He's going to split anyways because he has so much health, but we get less splits if we just focus on supers. And anyone can super right away. And I always go for about the third side of the screen to recharge. All right, now Posty and I are the only ones who can do... Oh, I whiffed. Wow, that's great. Or I can just keep missing. Oh. There we go. I landed that time. All right, there we go. Yeah, he's got a ton of health.
Dang legs.
I know, I thought I would be the... Because I landed right there, I thought I would have been the focus. But it's like, no, he's the one charging.
Oh, so
One more.
close.
One more. I got him. Oh, no, I don't.
There we go.
Not yet.
Nope.
There it is. Now he has to come
There
together.
it is.
All right. Whew. Remember, it's a two-boss fight, folks. So Super Krang is down, but it was some diversion. So, guess who's here? His surprise for us is our best friend in the whole world, especially Splinters. And it is Shredder. Ha! Look at those big hands. My name's Big Hand Shredder. It's such a fast lightning. Yes, good moves. Nope. Good job. He gone. Nice. That was a really good Shredder fight. Krang was not what we wanted, but Shredder was actually really good.
All right, and we haven't seen the last of him? I thought that was game over.
No, it's definitely game over.
No.
It's not?
It's not.
Uh-oh.
We still haven't saved the Statue of Liberty. All right, this is the last episode in the game, but it's a double boss fight. There is no level. Here we go against the Statue of Tyranny?
That's right. And the only unique boss in the entire game. All right, we got a bad spawn already.
We're gonna try and get rid of this boss as quick as possible. We're hoping that it doesn't have a gun in the middle. This boss, compared to most bosses in the game, actually has a ton of RNG involved with it. Hoping to get good patterns. There's really not much you can do besides not die.
Yeah, just leave it.
It's really not worth healing a turtle if they do die, or Casey Jones, because the amount of time that you're going to be over there, you're going to be hit by the statue's weapons one more time.
Ooh, we might get lucky here.
We're hoping that she doesn't go into the big gun. If she goes into the big gun, it will kill you in a single hit. And she sits so far away from the screen that you can't hit her.
Let's go.
So here we are going on to the final boss of the 4-player Shredder's Revenge run. And of course, it couldn't be Shredder's Revenge without Shredder trying to get revenge.
And for those of you who love your little Easter eggs, if you look at the time right now, it says 3 a.m. for Channel 6. It might just be an ode that it's time to kick Shredder's butt.
And guys, remember, Ooze is banned by baseball.
Yep.
I mean, look at him right now.
So one of the things we'll do is we'll keep on moving up and down. It'll cause Super Shredder to go into his dancing move, this dash kind of move, sooner than later.
And a little trick with this is you can stand even with his toes, and you'll be right between those flames every time if you can line it up perfect, to where you don't even have to jump. You just line up with his toes, wait for him to do this move, and then super him. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's team attack.
Come on, there you go, game. Good. Get some good RNG, huh?
All right, where's that toe at? There he is.
All right, up and down. Come on, you want.
So he's got to do 2 of those twice, and then he'll do this, and now he'll be a shield attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost went too soon. And then this is gonna be an interesting one because it's gonna make these 4 like pillars of shredders, and if you don't kill them fast enough, more will keep spawning. So you need to get rid of those pretty quick. Oh, we just missed the 3 phaser. The 3 phase is really hard to get though, because you have to get the perfect amount of combination of 2 damage moves in between the supers.
Let's get them.
But that was a really fast final phase, and here we go. Time.
He's done.
Woo!
There it is.
1:15.49.
Oh,
Just amazing. And folks, we got to thank all of our runners that were a part of this. Let's go ahead and start with those that you cannot see currently on the screen, with Jake Rock playing as Splinter.
Master Splinter. Thanks for, yeah, this is a great run, guys. Super fun.
And we also want to thank Donatello, Space Coast Gaming.
Yo, thanks so much for having me.
He does machines.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Excellent. And also, DOS Postman on my right here playing as Casey, what the heck, Jones.
And you can also call me commentator 2 for this submission.
And then to wrap it on up, I was Raphael, obviously the turtle in red. And with that being said, thank you so much, GDQ, for going ahead and listening and watching through this whole entire submission, because we know you're excited for some pizza and some Cowabunga action. And if we can get us on 3, 2, 1, Cowabunga!
Cowabunga!